is Masih Alinejad, and I'm a member of the Dutch Parliament. I commend the rapporteur for his workshop described on page 21 in his report to restrict use of the death penalty by the Islamic Republic of Iran. Moments ago, the UN reported here that last year there were at least 975 executions in Iran, including children. I know all about this. 2 of my family members in Iran were executed. And in my country, the Netherlands, we witnessed the killings of Iranian dissidents, Ali Mohammed in 2015 and 2 years later, Ahmad Molanisi. Recently in Spain, Alejo Vidal was shot and Siamak Tamasbi nearly killed in the Netherlands. Mr. Rapporteur, in your talks with Iranian officials, have you raised their use of the death penalty against dissidents worldwide? Given that Dutch, Swedish, French and UK intelligence have all confirmed that Iran is hiring criminal gangs to carry out violent attacks here in Europe, will you confront Iran over the use of terror against dissidents and Jews? I urge this Council, if you truly value the right to life, then you must expose Iran's strategy of hiring assassins to strike fear into anyone who dares to oppose them. I urge the United Nations, you must refute the blatant lies that were just told here, hold Tehran accountable and cut off its long arm of terrorism. And to the brave people and innocent people of Iran, I say, you have the right to be free from tyranny and oppression. We stand with you. Thank you.
Mr. President, as we gather here in Geneva to address human rights, a courtroom in New York is revealing the true face of the Islamic Republic of Iran, which extends its brutality across the globe. This week, the world is hearing evidence of Tehran's attempt to assassinate Masih Alinejad, a courageous journalist and women's rights activist on U.S. soil. Her crime? Speaking out against the oppression of women in Iran. The trial has exposed how Iranian officials hired criminals to stalk her home, track her every move, and prepare to gun her down at her home in New York. There are many more such cases of Iran's state-sponsored terrorism. Yet, here at the UN, Iran pretends to champion human rights while they silence, imprison, and kill those who dare to speak freely. Just days ago, they tried to silence a Swedish MP right here in this chamber. They failed. And they have failed to silence Masih. They have failed to silence the brave women of Iran who removed their hijabs in defiance. The Ayatollahs fear the truth. That is why they resort to censorship, abduction, and murder. We ask the UN, will you stand by these courageous women's rights activists, or will you allow the sponsors of state terrorism to continue targeting them with impunity?
Vice President, how much more blood needs to be spilled before the world acts? For 46 years, the Islamic Republic has ruled by terror, and the UN fact-finding mission has revealed only the tip of the iceberg. Today, I speak for those who cannot, for the women in Iran.
I apologize. I need to give the floor to Iran for a point of order. Please go ahead, Iran.
Thank you, Madam Chair. While we believe in constructive engagement with civil society, we request you to ask the speaker to use the standard language of the United Nations, especially when using the name of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The NGOs who have granted opportunity to sit here and speak should know the various standards of speaking and speak in a civilized manner. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to appeal to all those present to please abide by a language that is suited to the dignified discussion on a human rights topic. Every person has the right to express their opinion as long as they do so in an acceptable fashion. That said, I would like to give the floor back to the speaker.
Today, I speak for those who cannot, for the women in Iran who set their headscarves on fire in protest, only to be met with bullets, for the men who demand freedom, only to be silenced with torture, for the children who realize their opinion can be a death sentence. The name Jina Mahsa Amini still echoes in our heart. She was one of many, arrested, beaten, murdered. This terror is not only contained within Iran's border. Today, as we sit here, murderers hired by the Islamic Republic stand trial in Europe and United States for plots to assassinate Iranian activists. To the world, I say, silence is complicity. To these councils, I say, words of condemnation are not enough. Iranians need protection. They need accountability. They need justice. If this council cannot defend the persecuted, it risks becoming a stage for the oppressors. The Iranian people are shouting, woman, life, freedom. Their fight is our fight, and we must not fail them. Thank you.
Ask why your report mentions Israel 188 times, yet fails to mention the Islamic regime in Iran even once? How can you speak about the conflict while ignoring the party that has armed, trained, and funded terror proxies like Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis, who have been bombing Israel thousands of times?
I'm Osman. I'm half Syrian, half Lebanese. Iran, why do you send billions to Hamas and Hezbollah instead of liberating your own people who are suffering oppression and poverty?
دوستان ببینید چه وضعیه اینجا. ببینید چه وضعیه. این حرومزاده به ما تک زد. این حرومزاده اومد اینجا به ما تک زد. بعد مجیدو زد. پا مجید قطع شده. پا مجیدو زد. بچه‌ها پا مجیدو زد. پا مجیدو زد. بعد اینجا می هیکله لشش اینجا افتاده. ببینید چه خبره. ببینید چه خبره لندن. لندنیا کجایید؟ ها؟ کجایید؟ با شرفاش کجان؟ با شرفای لندن کجان؟ اونایی که میگن غیرتی هم برای وطن دارن به میجنگن کجان؟ باشید بیاد بیرون دارن به بچه‌ها حمله میکنن.